An influential group of young leaders, including the chair of UKIP's youth wing and various Conservative Party activists, have been exposed as members of a Facebook group which spews anti-Semitic content. Hope Not Hate, a controversial anti-racism group, has revealed that a 200-member Facebook group entitled A Young Right Society, YRS, has been found to be awash with anti-Semitic, Holocaust-denying, and racist material. According to Hope Not Hate, the group boasts a membership including known fascists, neo-Nazis and figures on the alt-right, such as Colin Robertson, alongside mainstream Conservative Party activists and the chair of UKIP's youth wing, Jamie Ross Mackenzie. YRS positions itself as a place for those who are on the right, basically anything right of centre, to discuss politics, philosophy, and general right-wing stuff with as little censorship or government intervention as possible, but this investigation suggests that the group is being used by some to propagate white supremacy, anti-Semitism, homophobia and other forms of hate. One of the group's moderators, Michael Brooks, wrote that he was 14 and 88, a shorthand code for Heil Hitler, and the 14-word Nazi phrase, "We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children." Mr. Brooks has been pictured posing with notable politicians, including the former UKIP leader, Nigel Farage, who has himself come under fire in recent weeks over comments on his radio station alleging Jewish disproportionate power over US politics. Mr. Brooks was also allegedly part of a YRS contingent at a conference run by the far-right Traditional Britain group TBG. 3 weeks earlier he had managed to have his photograph taken alongside Theresa May at the Conservative Party conference. Mr. Brooks' disturbing views were on further display within the group in a series of racist comments he allegedly posted on the group, including a racist caption to a graph showing supposed population growth in sub-Saharan Africa, stating, "Planet of the Apes isn't science fiction, it's a warning." In another comment attributed to Mr. Brooks by Hope Not Hate, he allegedly wrote, "There is a riot happening in Dalston in northeast London. In this thread we discuss the ethnicities and theories as to why they are biologically destined to engage in this behavior." He also allegedly wrote that a white identitarian paramilitary organization known as the White Shirts sounds kinda cool, even if it is LARPy, and posted supportive messages regarding the now infamous anti-Semitic, racist march in Charlottesville, Virginia, in May. Mr. Brooks is further alleged to have argued for the changing of the YRS group banner into Nazi iconography to weed out the weak and keep normies away, to which Jack Hadfield, a well-known Breitbart writer and one of the group's administrators, reportedly replied, "Swastikas are un-British, mate. You've got the right aesthetic but it's too autistic." This is further supported by comments elsewhere within the group where he wrote, "You think right-wing faggots need to knock off the Nazi ethno-nat stuff. It drives off civics who I keep adding and are open to nationalism sick," further claiming, "I'm 14 and 88 but even I know optics and recruiting norms." Normies is often used as a word for people who are not yet fascists but might be targets for persuasion. Another group administrator, Philip Donaghy, is also under fire. He is said to have posted an article from the Daily Stormer, a virulently anti-Semitic, far-right website, as well as giving tips to members on how to engage in racism and homophobia without detection from Facebook. Another group administrator, Jack Hadfield, reportedly described YRS as a fascist juggalo group with traditionalism interest, claiming, "We tolerate other ideologies but make no mistake, if you don't like it, you know where the door is." Mr. Hadfield is alleged to have posted a picture of a book by Julius Evola, a keen admirer of the SS, with a caption, "Got me some good new summer reading." Posts within the group are alleged to have included Holocaust jokes, anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and open admiration for the late British fascist leader Oswald Mosley, alongside other offensive material, including sickening references to the murdered Labour MP Joe Cox. Some members are even alleged to have written in support of the extremist far-right group Scottish Dawn, a faction of the proscribed neo-Nazi terrorist organisation, National Action, with one member said to have shared an article from a National Action-linked website. Meanwhile, Cian Jones, who provides security for the Holocaust-denying, far-right London Forum, allegedly posted the prison letter of Lawrence Burns, a National Action member currently behind bars for inciting racial hatred, which was described by Mr. Jones as inspiring other alleged members of YRS. included Tom Cormack, leader of the hardline racist group, British Imperative Buy. These views were not limited to a fringe collection of users within YRS. For example, polls within YRS revealed the widespread support of racist views, with 72% of respondents agreed that the disparity between the average IQs of different races was caused primarily by genetic factors. An additional poll showed 72% agreeing that a racially diverse society is undesirable. Over half, 53% of YRS poll respondents claimed that giving women the right to vote was a mistake, and 78% voted positively when Mr. Brooks posed the question, would you unironically support the immediate liquidation of all communists, organizations and enablers of communist subversives? The group has organized several meetings in London, Manchester and Belfast. Meetings have been attended by Mr. Brooks, Chris Ram and Paul Griffin, a Canadian-born far-right activist instrumental in the organization of Legion Mac, a far-right survival camp which taught street fighting training. Sorcha Neepwai, who has attended meetings of the London Forum with Mr. Griffin, also attended the YRS social events. Campaign Against Anti-Semitism expects that the Conservative Party, UKIP and Facebook will all now take urgent action